Got fitted Japan! Telling me on business, I'm all about my business, but I ain't got no briefcase, yeah, all I got's some whiskey, open now the whiskey, bring it to you. Yeah, I'm leaning up against the door, and my feet are to the floor, and we're messing on go, yeah, I've been in before, I'm a broken man, needing remedial lands, I'm all about my business.
What's up, faders, and welcome to yet another action-packed episode of Got Fitted Japan, and not your stepping stone. No, I am your host, Johnny, and as you fine folks know, Got Fitted Japan is about two dudes, booze, Japan, and the news, and, well, there's no booze today because it's the afternoon, and there's a lot going on in my life right now, so I can't drink not a drop at all, but there is two dudes, it's me and Satan. If you're watching this on YouTube, hey, I'm chilling with the devil here. Hey, what's up, Satan? All right, he's riding shotgun today. Oof. And yes, speaking of today, this is episode number 793. Oh my goodness, we're getting close to episode number 800. Oh, can you believe that? 800 episodes of Got Fitted Japan. I started this podcast in 1999. Oh my gosh. I've gone through a million co-hosts and a million hangovers just to get to where I am right now. Woo! And rest assured, we're going to do something very exciting for episode number 800. It's going to be spectacular. So, you better get ready to fasten your seatbelt for that episode. All right. So, on this episode, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about a little bit what's happening here in Tokyo, and then we're going to get into the wild and bizarre news that's happening right now as we speak. First off, I haven't had a show in a little while just because I have been super busy with Tokyo Art Tank Volume 14. Yes, faders. Right now it is November 14th, and if you're going to be in Japan or in Asia from November 17th to the 23rd, definitely come down to Gallery Conceal and check out Tokyo Art Tank. We have 35 artists from all over Tokyo bringing out the best of their artwork to showcase to the world. We're putting Tokyo on the map regarding artwork and creativity. Yes, there's so much great stuff going on this whole week. Oh my gosh. On every single day, we've got something spectacular happening. On Monday, we've got a cocktail party at Meet and Greet with an artist. On Tuesday, we've got yoga and art classes. On Wednesday, we have an indie film festival happening with 6 Tokyo-based film directors showcasing their movies. On Thursday, we have like a poetry and creative writing workshop. On Friday, we've got 2 amazing local bands are going to perform in the evening. And then on Saturday, oh my goodness, we have 6 Tokyo really big, no, I'm not going to say their names, but really big artists who are going to DJ. It is going to be absolutely spectacular. I've been working on this for the last 2 months nonstop. Oh my gosh, I think I got to go to the hospital. I think my colitis is acting up. Oh my gosh, I'm not eating, I'm not sleeping, I've lost hair. It's been extremely stressful putting this together again, but I'll tell you what, man, it is definitely worth it because there's just so much creativity happening in Japan right now, and then we just need to get it out to the world and stuff. So Tokyo Art Tank Volume 14 is happening next week. And yes, if you're alive, definitely come on by and check it out and stuff. Oh, and if you're wondering, yes, all the artwork and merchandise is available for sale, okay? So definitely bring a bag, bring your credit cards, because there's going to be a lot of stuff you're going to want to take home. Mark my words, a lot of great stuff. All right, and so that's what I've been doing. And it's been so, I don't know if you've ever organized any kind of an event, maybe a birthday party, a bar mitzvah, a wedding party, a funeral, something like that. I mean, it takes a lot of work to organize something just for one day or for one afternoon. But organizing like 7 events that are happening within 1 week, which is like one huge week-long massive event, It's incredible. It's incredible. It's super exciting. It's super fun. It's super amazing. And once Monday rolls in and like all the people start coming in, I see all the smiles and all the creativity just like shining off the walls and everybody just having a wonderful time. It's all worth it. But until that happens, it's a lot of stress, man. It's a lot of stress. It's been so stressful that your boy Johnny has not had a drop of alcohol since Halloween. Now, I had a drink on Halloween because it's Halloween, but since Halloween, I've had zero alcohol, not a drop. It's been crazy. I've been so sober. It's been ridiculous because every time, I mean, all day, all night, there's just I'm getting phone calls and emails and just like messages from people that are like canceling or could they have questions about this, that, and the other thing. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work where right now it's really hard to focus on doing Got Faded Japan. And that's actually one of the reasons why we haven't had Got Faded Japan up in about a week and a half. It's just because there's just so much going on and I'm only one guy, you know? So maybe in the future I'll have a team that works with me where I can be like, you do this and you do that, and I'm just gonna like just be the mastermind. But until that day, man, I'm organizing everything. And so yeah, I'm not just drinking a cup of coffee today. I am drinking a pot of coffee. Here we go, coffee kampai faders. And if you're drinking, drink responsibly. All right. So that is what's happening in Tokyo. That's the big Tokyo news. And yeah, that's what I've been up to recently. So yeah, that's it. No eating, no sleeping, just focusing on Tokyo Art Tank. Oh my gosh. And if you want any information about Tokyo Art Tank, just go down into the show notes, the SPILT link. Just go there to the website. It's all up there and stuff. Yeah. How much does it cost to join or to enter Tokyo Art Tank, Johnny? Yeah, it's free. It's free. We are doing Tokyo Art Tank because we want to have a complete free all-inclusive, welcoming art space for artists to enjoy and for the world and the good community of Tokyo and Japan to come and enjoy too. So we're keeping everything absolutely free. You want to come on Monday? You want to check out the party? Free. Tuesday, want to come and do the yoga classes? You got to RSVP, but that is free too. The film festival, come in, have some popcorn. Popcorn's free too. The only thing that's not free is the drinks. You definitely got to buy your beer, okay? I'm sorry. I wish we lived in a world where beer was free. Oh my God, that would be heaven. Could you imagine living in a world where beer is free? It'd be like Berlin. Oh my gosh. Where the beer runs free. Oh my goodness. Yes. You got to pay for the drinks, but I mean, everything else, I'm just checking out the events and all that stuff, all free and stuff. So come on by, check it out. It's going to be absolutely great. Oh, God. Oh, my stomach. Oh, I'm going to have to go to the hospital again. Oh, gosh. Every time I do Tokyo Art Tank, I always wind up going to the hospital. Oh. 2 Tokyo Art Tanks ago, was it 2, 3? Was it 3? I had to go to the hospital 3 times. 3 times. Oh, my God. The stress almost killed me. Oh, my God. But it's worth it. It's worth it. Okay. Well, that's what's happening for me, and that's what's happening in Tokyo. But now let's talk about the news. We've got so many crazy news stories, and I've received a couple of emails from you guys saying, Johnny, stop talking about yourself, talk about the news. We're listening to Got Faded Japan for the news. Okay, fair enough. I'll get to the news. Yo, what's up, Faders? Got Faded Japan has got a new sponsor. Our new sponsor is Gamuso Bar, located in Asagaya, Tokyo. If you're kicking it in Tokyo and you want to get your groove on, get your fade on, you better get your ass down to Gamuso. Gamuso is located in Asagaya. It's about 11 minutes from Shinjuku Station on the Chuo line. Gamuso has weekly bands, weekly performances. And hell, if you got your own event and you want to hold it at Gamuso, we'd love to host you. So contact Gamuso at www.gamuso.com. That's www.gamuso.com. That's right, Gamuso has not only beers in the bottle, but beers on tap. We've got every drink you want, so come on down to Gamuso. Gamuso, and if I'm working, tip me.
Have your attention, please. Attention.
Hey, yo, what's up, Vaders? Johnny here. You know I love booze and news, but I also love art. So come on down to thespiltinc.com and check my art out. I've got tons of stuff there for you to check out. And I've got paintings, I got prints, I got videos. And I tell you what, if you like a painting, I could probably sell it to you. And I tell you what, if I can't sell you that painting, I will definitely sell you a print. I've got prints of all my work. Prints are about 2,000 N each, about $20, but if you buy two, you get the third one for free. So come on down to thespiltink.com. Yo, and on top of that, I'm looking for commissioned work. So if there's something that you want me to do, I can make it for you. Just check out my stuff and see if you like my style. And if you like my style, I can definitely paint you anything on canvas, paper, whatever. I've done it all. So come on down to thespiltink.com. That is THESPILTINK.com. Thespiltink.com. Proper.
MITSUYA Liquors. Yo, what's up, faders? If you're in Asia, if you're in Japan, if you're in Tokyo, if you're in Asagaya, you better get down to MITSUYA Liquors. That's right, for the most affordable prices in Japan, you can get over 300 different kinds of beer. That's right, over 300 different kinds of beer. And of course, they got all the shochu you need, all the sake you need, and of course, they got wine from California to Italy to France to New Zealand. They got it all. When I say they got it all, they really, seriously got it all. There's no joke about that. So get down to MITSUYA Liquors. And if you go in there and you say, got fitted Japan, you will be more than welcome to go into their back room and drink those beers that you just purchased. That's right, got fitted Japan at MITSUYA Liquors. And 3 times a week, they have a sushi chef there. So get your sushi on, get your drink on, get your fade on, and come on down to MITSUYA Liquors, located comfortably in Asagaya, about 5-minute walk from the station.
In Tokyo and craving soul food? We've got just the place for you. Soul Food House in Azabu-Juban. Check out what we do at soulfoodhouse.com. Come by and taste the love. We look forward to feeding you.
Are you in Harajuku with some out-of-town friends or your family or significant others? Yeah! Do you want to chill and drink beer and eat sandwiches while your friends overpay for glitter unicorn socks? Yeah!
And the flavor's gonna make you complete at Harry's Sandwich Company.
So come on down to Harry's Sandwich Company in the heart of Harajuku, right off Takeshita Street. See you there!
Here we go. Without further ado, let's get into the news. Okay, we've got a lot of very, very wild stories happening this week. Okay, and the first story that we have. Man turns himself in at Sapporo police station, saying he killed 3 family members. Oh my gosh! You know, I don't want to be a police officer. It's too dangerous and too stressful of a job. But if I was a police officer and if I had any job, I would love to be the chief of police on that day when that guy came in and he said that, because it's just like, there's a murder and it's solved. All right, everybody, go home. This is going to be a national holiday. You know, you don't have to do any work or anything, you know. Police in Sapporo have arrested a 41-year-old unemployed man in suspicion of killing 3 family members of his family at their home on Friday. Well, that's kind of weird. According to police, Junichi Nakamura turned himself in at Sapporo Kita police station at around 11:40 a.m. on Saturday, carrying a bloody knife, NTV reported. Police said he told them he had just stabbed 3 members of his family at their home in Kita Ward. Oh my God. I would hate to be this guy's lawyer. I mean, if you're this guy's lawyer and you're defending him, you're like, Your Honor, he's only kind of innocent, I guess. He kind of murdered them, but he kind of did. Yeah, he did it. He did it. Oh my, he killed them. I'm sorry. Do I still get paid? Oh God. Oh geez. Police went to the residence and found the bodies of 1 adult and 2 women on their first floor of the 2-story home. The 3 were bleeding from knife wounds. They were taken to a hospital and confirmed DOA, dead on arrival. Police said Sunday identified the victims as, and then this is the family members' names, and that's the end of the story. Oh my gosh. Well, that's too bad for the family members. I wonder what he did. I wonder what was the motive. I mean, why would you kill your family members? I mean, geez, this close to Christmas? Oh, gosh, that's terrible. Oh, terrible story. Okay, moving forward. Arrested man claims to have stolen some 2,000 bikes in Tokyo. All right, Vaders, have you ever had a bicycle stolen? Do you know how annoying it is to finish work or to leave like an establishment and then go to where your bike is and be like completely Pee Wee Hermaned? You know, you look there and the bike's gone, all you see is a chain, and you're like, oh man, somebody ripped off my bike. Oh God, that sucks. You know, it's happened to me twice. Two times. I've been in Tokyo for almost 25 years. Two of my, I guess every 10 years, somebody steals one of my bikes. That's basically what happens. It's like the 10-year curse, I guess. But yeah, two of my bikes have been stolen. And this is crazy. For all you longtime listeners, yes, I've had my bicycle seat stolen, which is more disturbing than having your bicycle. Please take the whole bike. Don't just take the seat, okay? If you're taking the seat, that's creeping me out, man. I'm completely creeped out. So yeah, just take the whole bike along with the seat. You know, I do. Oh gosh, that was creepy. That was creepy. I saw the bike, the seat missing because I've done so many stories. Not so many. I've done like maybe half a dozen stories where like some guy got arrested for stealing a bicycle seat, and then the cops went to his house and he had thousands of bicycle seats where he was doing really grotesque stuff with the bicycle seats, if you know what I mean. And yeah, not good, not good. Please take the whole bike, not just my seat next time, okay? So, okay, anyway, it sucks having your bike stolen anyway. A man has been arrested for allegedly stealing a road bike from a parking lot in western Tokyo, police said, with the suspect admitting to have stolen something around 1,000 to 2,000 bicycles since late last year. That number is kind of a stretch. 1,000 to 2,000? That's weird. I can understand like 1,000, 1,050 or 1,100, something like that. But 1,000, 2,000? I mean, even if you steal one bike a night, that's years. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's wild. Police found records indicating Kenji Yohara, 38 years old, had stolen some 950 bikes, had sold at least 950 bikes to a recycling company in Kagawa, Saitama Prefecture, and suspected he was selling the stolen bikes. Okay, so this guy wasn't doing anything sexual with the bikes. He was stealing them and then like selling them to like a second-hand shop or something. Okay, gotcha. All right. So that's the story. So yeah, the next time your bike is stolen, either something really deranged is happening to the bike, or maybe it's just being sold to like a local, I guess like thrift shop or something. So if your bike's stolen, go to the thrift shop, see if you can find it. Okay. Or you know what a good thing to do is put stickers on your bike. You know, if you don't want your bike stolen, mark it up. You know, make it look like a bike that somebody wouldn't want to steal. You know, I mean, if they can get good money. I mean, a lot of people these days are buying those electric bikes, and these electric bikes look like motorcycles. In fact, some of them, they cook faster than motorcycles. I've seen some housewives on these Mama Cherries, these old school bicycles that are not old school at all. They're new school, right? They'll have a kid on the back, a kid on the front, and they'll be cruising. They'll be going like maybe 35 kilometers an hour. Zoom! Way down like Kananadori, which is Kanana Street. They're zipping down the street with traffic and stuff. They're beating cars, you know? I mean, could you imagine being a kid? If you're like 3 years old and you're like going 30 miles an hour or 40, it's like maybe like what, 30, 40 miles an hour on a bicycle and your mom's riding it. You would think that your mom is the coolest mom in the whole entire world. Could you imagine? But I mean, let's be honest. I mean, these bikes are they're very expensive and super dangerous. So, but yeah, if you don't want them stolen, yeah, stickers. Put stickers on your bike. Sticker it up, okay? And make sure that your seat is like, maybe get some handcuffs or something and handcuff your seat to it so no pervert can steal your bike seat. Okay. Moving forward, next story. Woman arrested for murdering wife of ex-schoolmate 26 years ago. Huh, 26. Well, that's one hell of a grudge. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay, A 69-year-old woman was arrested Friday in Nagoya on suspicion of killing another woman 26 years ago. Oh, she killed her 26 years ago. Okay. With the suspect identified by the victim's husband as his former schoolmate. Uh-oh, I'm seeing a triangle here. Kumiko Yasufuka, who surrendered to the police on Thursday, has admitted to killing Namiko Takaba, a 32-year-old housewife, at the victim's apartment in Nagoya in November 1999. Oh my goodness. Her arrest came after her DNA matched bloodstains from the crime scene, the police said. Yeah, DNA, saving the day. All right. Yasufuka, who also lives in Nagoya, is suspected of stabbing Takaba multiple times, causing her to bleed to death. Ooh. According to police, Takaba was found collapsed in the hallway while her 2-year-old son was discovered unharmed in the apartment. Oh my God, this story went from bad to worse. Oh my goodness. That poor kid. Poor kid. Takaba's husband, Satoru, 69 years old, told reporters Friday that he and Yasufuka went to the same high school and belonged to the same soft tennis club. What the heck? What's a soft tennis club? Oh, wait. Let me reread this. Maybe, all right, hold on a second. Takaba's husband, Satoru, 69 years old, told reporters Friday that he, Yasufuka, went to the same high school and belonged to the same soft tennis club, and he had received a gift from her in the past. Now, that is the weirdest thing. First off, what is a soft tennis club? Is there like a hardcore tennis club and then a softcore tennis club? What is that? And what does that mean? He had received a gift from her in the past. Whoa, wait a second. What is this gift? What does that mean? I think there's a hole in the story or something. I mean, what's in the box? What's in the box? What's the importance of this gift? Why is this in the news? Why is this in the news? I'm curious. Inquiring minds really want to know. After a few years after the crime, her husband learned that bloodstains believed to be those of the perpetrator remained at the entrance, prompting him to keep renting the apartment to preserve the crime scene. No way! That poor guy. Oh my gosh. So basically his wife got murdered in an apartment and then there's blood and he think it's like the murderer. So he kept it there hoping that one day this crime could be solved. So he continued to rent this apartment. Oh my gosh. Would you do that? Would you do that? Oh my gosh. That poor man. That poor family. That's terrible. What was in the box? What was in the present? Oh my gosh. What a hole in the story. Oh my gosh. Well, thank goodness that this girl, she finally got caught and she's going to prison for a very long time. Okay, moving forward. Next story. 60-year-old woman arrested for making over 700 silent phone calls to police. Silent but deadly. Okay, police in Ebitsu City, Hokkaido have arrested a 60-year-old woman on suspicion of obstruction of police business after she repeatedly made more than 700 silent phone calls to Ebitsu Police Station between 9 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. on October 14th. That's a long time ago. According to police, the woman also made incomprehensible statements in other calls between September 1st and October 14th. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's ridiculous and stupid. All right. Don't do that. Don't call the police unless you need to. All right. This lady obviously is probably really sad and lonely and stuff. And, you know, she should just call like, I don't know, like a drunk hotline or something. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Uh, oh, God, Fate in Japan is so stupid sometimes, I swear. Police said the woman made the calls from her own cell phone, but has denied the allegations. Pocket call! Saying, quote, I don't remember, so I don't know, end quote. Okay, yes, pocket call, butt call, ghost call, whatever you want to call it, or in Got Faded Japan, what we like to call it is the honorable drunk call. Yay! Hey, faders, have you ever made a drunk call or a drunk email that you regretted the next day? I have. Oh boy, have I done that. Oh my goodness. And the worst ones are the ones that you don't remember making, but you wake up and you're like, oh my God, oh geez, oh, what happened last night? Oh, why did I drink tequila? Oh, and you look at your phone, you're like, Called my mom. And then you call your mom, you're like, hey mom, and she's upset. She's like, how can you bring up such a thing? Blah 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 blah. And you're like, oh my gosh, oh what kind of a thing? Yes, that's bad. The worst is calling an ex-girlfriend or an ex-wife or something. Oh my God, or ex-husband or ex-boyfriend. Doing that. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I make it kind of a rule for myself. Ooh, somebody loves me. I make it kind of a rule for myself when I'm drinking, like when I'm really drinking with my homies. I put my phone in my front pocket. Okay. A, if it's in your front pocket, you don't lose it. And B, if it's in my front pocket, I can feel it and I can feel that I'm not supposed to touch it. You never, ever, ever touch your phone because once you start scrolling through like photos, you might see somebody and be like, oh, hey, that's what's his name from high school. Hey, buddy. And you call them up and stuff. Oh my gosh. And then you make promises. That's the worst because sometimes when you drink a lot, you don't sound drunk, right? And you're like, hey, man, hey, remember that business that we're going to start? Yeah, the taco stand. Hey, man, you know what? I just came into some money and I think it'd be a great idea if we start that taco. Yeah, man, let's do that. Yeah, let's meet on Friday. The next thing you know, you're starting a taco business with somebody that you met 20 years ago or something. Yeah, bad idea, bad idea. When you get too drunk, put your phone in your pocket and forget about it, all right? Mark my words. All right. Da, 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 da. Okay, let's see. Boring story, boring story. Oh, here we go. Next story coming right up. Okay, let me just make sure. Give me two shakes of a lamb's ass. Okay, cool. All right. Two men arrested for drifting in Nagoya in April. Thought it was called Tokyo Drift. Two men have been arrested for allegedly engaging in quote unquote drifting in Nagoya in April. According to police, the two men, Yuto Yoshida, 22, and Reno Takada, 23, both office workers, okay, so they're businessmen, they're office workers, are suspected of conspiring with others to engage in drifting activities, a type of driving that involves repeatedly sudden acceleration and steering so that the front wheels are pointed in the opposite direction to the turn. Thanks. Now, we all know what drifting is. We saw the movie, okay? Thanks, news. Oh my God. Am I the youngest person that's reading this news? I can just imagine an old person being like, now what in hell is drifting? Oh my gosh. And another funny thing about this article is like, these guys are kind of like Batman, like a bad Batman. Because like during the day, they're like Bruce Wayne, they're in their office, they're conducting all these business meetings and negotiations, masters of the universe. But then at night, it's like party time. It's kind of funny. Oh my gosh. Police say they've been receiving more than 100 complaints a year about drifting in the western Nagoya port area, including Kinjo Pier. All right, well, they got him. They got him. Oh my gosh. I gotta admit though, drifting is pretty dangerous, man. Drifting is, I've seen those drifting videos like in the States where the cars are going around in circles like that. And like, half of them are just the cars going around and the other half are cars hitting people. And when the cars are moving around going in circles like that, it doesn't look like they're going that fast. But when they hit somebody, it doesn't matter how fast they're going, but when they hit somebody, that person flies like 20 meters into the sky, like a rag doll, and their body's like all flappy and stuff. It is crazy. It is so crazy. This drifting stuff is actually pretty dangerous. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, if you see people drifting, run. Don't get hit by one of these cars. You're going to wind up a rag down the streets. Okay, moving forward. How many stories do we have? I think two more. All right, two more stories. Okay, hold on. Let me just coffee up. Gotta coffee up. Nah, 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 nah. Oh, yeah. No sleep till Brooklyn. Here we go. Ex-university employee re-arrested for smearing bodily fluid on female university students. Okay. Here we go, faders. Another biohazard story from the heart. A 43-year-old former employee of Tsuda University has been rearrested on suspicion of smearing bodily fluids on two female university students' clothing multiple times between June and July. According to police, Yasuka Tanabe opened unlocked students' lockers in the hallway, removed the shorts, smeared them with bodily fluids, and then returned them to the lockers. Okay, just another reason why you lock the lockers, okay? That's why they're called lockers. They're called lockers because you put stuff in there and you lock it up. They're not called unlockers. They're not called open lockers. They're called lockers. So what you do is you put your stuff in there and then you turn the little lock key, and so no creep can go in there and put bodily fluids on it. And speaking of bodily fluids, I'm not going to tell you what kind of bodily fluids that he was putting on there, okay? I mean, there's a whole myriad of bodily fluids he could have put on there. And let's just think, no. Let's just hope that the bodily fluids are tears. Just tears. He went in there, he was crying. Nobody loves me. And he was putting tears, okay? Let's just hope it's that, okay? All right. Because if we think anything else, I'm going to get sick to my stomach. The incident came to light when a photo of the incident was posted on an internet bulletin board where it was viewed by an unspecified too much coffee now number of people. Oh my gosh. So this guy is he's crying on these shorts, locking them up in the lockers, and then posting them on the internet. What a moron. What a fool. What a baboon. Tanabe was initially arrested on suspicion of displaying obscene images online. He was rearrested and sent to prosecutors on October 27th. Police quoted Tanabe as saying he had sexual fetishes of women's clothes and was unable to control his desires. Well, it's obvious that Tanabe has never heard of a department store where a variety of women's and men's clothes can be purchased at reasonable prices. Now, faders, knowing is half the battle. Okay, moving forward. Okay, Japan e-scooter firm to require user consent for police info on violations. Now, we were just talking about, mama cherries, like those housewives riding those electric bicycles that are going super, super fast down the roads. We have another problem with scooters. Now, there's like the normal scooters that the city, I guess this company has or whatever, that goes a certain speed, and then there's the private ones that go a whole lot faster. And I'll tell you one thing about these scooters. I think you should have a driver's license for these scooters, because people that ride these scooters go through red lights all the time. They ride on the street, the sidewalk, they crash into people, crash into things. These scooters are super, super dangerous. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. And I ride a bike all over the city. I dislike taking the trains, especially with all the tourists on the trains these days doing crazy stuff. I don't like taking the trains, okay? So I ride a bicycle as much as possible. And when I'm riding a bicycle on the street and I see a scooter in front of me or near me, I try to get past them as soon as possible, because these guys, oh my gosh, anybody can ride a scooter. It's crazy. Oh my gosh. You should definitely go to like some kind of a driving school. I mean, if you need a driver's license to drive a car on the street, you should have a driver's license to drive a scooter on the street, especially these fast ones. Do I sound like an old man? I sound like an old man. I'm hearing the words come out of my mouth and I'm like, that's what an old man would say. Oh man, I'm an old man now. Oh man, that sucks. Oh God, getting old sucks. Forever young. Who wants to be forever young? Okay, moving forward. An electric scooter service provider in Japan will make it mandatory for users to allow police to share information on traffic violations with the company as part of an effort to reduce accidents. Oh, there you go. Okay, cool. This is good. This is good. Under the new policy starting Friday, people will not be able to use Loop Inc. e-scooters. Loop? Why would you call your company Loop? Okay, I'm sorry. Loop Inc. e-scooters unless they agree to grant access in advance. The company is currently allowed to receive information from the police only if accidents are serious or the violators agree. Under the law, users can ride e-scooters at a speed of up to 20 kilometers per hour without a driver's license. While minors under 16 are banned from riding them, of course, you need a driver's license, I guess, Loop service allows users to pick up and rent e-scooters at designated points in major cities. Pretty much all over Tokyo, there's like 10 Loop, little dispatch units right in this neighborhood alone. When the new rule takes effect, the company will be able to receive information on the time, location, type of accident, and the identification number of the vehicle involved, according to the Tokyo-based mobility company. In January last year, Loop began a point system under which vehicle violations above a certain threshold led to the suspension of users. So what, if you cause 10 accidents, you can't use it? But the effectiveness of the self-declaration system has been called into question. Yeah, I know. I see these kids all over the time riding these stupid scooters. In the first half of 2025, Japan recorded 163 accidents involving small motorized vehicles, such as e-scooters, with 29 cases, or 17.8%, caused by people under the influence of alcohol, according to police data. I'll tell you one thing, faders. Okay, side note, if you have any alcohol in your system and you're on a bicycle or e-scooter or anything with wheels, of course a car is included, you are in big trouble. And if you're an international person, you can get deported. You can get deported if you're drunk driving on a bicycle and stuff. So do not have any alcohol in your system if you're on anything with wheels. I mean, anything at all. If you go to a bar or something to meet some friends, or if you go to a show and you're there and stuff, and you ride your bike there and you're like, oh, I'm not going to drink. But then your friends are like, shots. And you do a couple of shots, walk your bike home. Walk your bike home. It's not worth it to get in trouble, okay? So just don't drink and drive anything with wheels. Not even roller skates. Moving forward, the percentage was much higher than 0.06% for accidents involving mopeds with engines displacements of 50 cc's or less than 0.8% for bicycles. Okay, so not too many people are getting into accidents with what's called motorcycles or bicycles or something. Well, I guess that's good. From September, some police officers in Osaka began using e-scooters for neighborhood patrols and to travel to accident sites, hoping to demonstrate safe riding. Okay, that's cool. All right, I'm cool with that. Yeah, but these scooters for normal people, oh my gosh, yeah, I think you really should have a driver's license if you're gonna be on the streets. Oh my gosh, yeah, they're just so dangerous, man. And these people are so annoying. Oh my gosh. So anyway, we'll see what happens. All right, I'll do a follow-up or something in the future for this story. All right, and that's all the news we have for this episode of Got Faded Japan. Faders, thank you very much for tuning into this very special episode of Got Faded Japan. I'm your host, Johnny. Be sure to check out our Patreon. We've got tons of stuff there. We've got live shows there. We've got bonus shows there. I think I'm going to start doing a Got Faded Japan After Dark, which is basically I'm going to start doing the really bad stories. I don't really do too many murder. I mean, I just did a couple of murder stories, but there's some really, really gruesome murder, rape stories and stuff that I don't do on this show. I try to keep the show more fun, lighthearted, with just goofy murders, and I guess not goofy. Well, just goofy news, wild news and stuff, but there's really dark stuff. So I'm thinking about doing a dark show again. I did that a while ago and that was really successful. So maybe I'll do that again. So anyway, sign up for the Patreon. There's gonna be a lot of stuff coming up with that. It's great. Also, if you're in Japan, or if you're in Asia, if you're alive, come on down to Tokyo Art Inc. Volume 14. It's happening next week. Faders, thank you very much, and we'll definitely see you next time. I'm Johnny, and peace.
My own brother, a goddamn shit-sucking vampire. Oh, you wait till Mom finds out, buddy.
I've got a government job to abuse and a lonely wife to fuck.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
God, the pressure! I can't take it! I can't take it! I can't stand to it!
You sure? Excuse me?
We're going drinking! We came, we saw, we kicked his ass!
Your move, creep.
Oh, man. I
will never forgive your ass for this shit. This is some fucked up repugnant shit.
Suicide, it's a suicide.
Fuck it, dude. Let's go bold.